Diablo.
That's right, motherfuckers. You like how I went ahead of you?
You only think of yourself.
Because women in STEM, homie. Women in STEM.
That's wild.
Why did you get me the surge? Homie.
Because they had a sale at 7-Eleven.
What was the sale?
Those are expired, so they got to get rid of them.
I know. They had them with the hot dogs from 2 days ago. Hold on. Fuck, this is aggressive.
Just like you.
And
Just like you, bitch.
And it's a fucking tall boy. Anyway. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the What Can Go Wrong podcast. My name is Julie, Jules Julia, that loud Mexican bitch. Gaslighter, ghost hunter, and to my right, I have...
Pandering Pierre.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It's a shocker.
Yeah.
I didn't do the pandering, but I know pandering when I see it.
You were like, here you go, bitch, right here. Takes one to know one. Is that what they say?
You.
Anyway. All right, let's get straight into today's topics. Valentine's Day recently passed. I don't know, by the time they listen to this, it's probably a minute ago. But in real time, it recently passed. And Pierre was like, hey, Jules, do you know Leo Gonzalez? And I said, first of all, it's Gonzalez. And he said, yeah, he's gonna be here. He's gonna be performing at the Denver Improv. I got his VIP tickets without me having to harass you. And so he was here the 13th. It was a Friday show, right?
Yeah.
The late show. It's always the messy shit. I love the late show.
I requested the next day off. That's why I got that shit.
Yeah. You were like, nada que ver. So we went to see Leo Gonzalez, and we try to get there early, but I was like, I'm not trying to get there early. We just gonna get there when the doors open, right? And we show up, prime fucking parking, perfect. And then we get into the venue, and what happens, Pierre?
We get there, and it was a late show, because I was like, we're going to have some fucking fun.
What do we witness?
It starts off bad. And we don't want to be negative Nancy's, but it starts off bad. We get inside, and it was a cold fucking night.
Yeah.
Let me start off again. The parking spot.
Yes.
As soon as we park, we open the door. Beer cans are falling out of the fucking door.
Pick them up, Pierre. Put them in the trash.
Joe's like, come on, hurry up. Let's go.
Yeah.
And we walk up, and we don't see nobody waiting out line. So I was like, outside waiting.
Right.
But as soon as we walk in, gente, like this.
Sardines.
For those people who are listening, my fingers are close together.
Yeah.
There were people like this. There's never any formation to the fucking line.
No.
And we experienced this before.
Yes.
We tried to follow the rules last time.
Not no more, homie.
It's supposed to snake around.
It's supposed to.
It's supposed to. So, I, of course, put Jules in the front. I was like, push your way through. Ain't nobody going to...
With these shoulders, you make a new line. But what ended up happening was the end of the snake ended up being at the front of the line. Right? It snaked up. And people were like, nah, the end of the line, you got to go all the fuck way over there. Where I was like, bet, I've seen this movie before. Let me go. Because the last time this happened, the end of the line went at the same time as the front of the line.
Yeah.
Like, they just created a whole new line. And people were like, fuck it, we going. I said, we going, homie. I learned last time.
We didn't get justice that night.
No.
Because we stayed in the original line.
The first time.
Yes.
Yes. The second time I learned, I said, I don't give a fuck. We go to the front.
So as we went to the front, and the second line, I remember I was like, I'm going to position myself so people don't be getting past me.
Yeah.
People didn't give a fuck. They were still pushing past me.
Little girls, too.
But finally, some other people, I was like, some other loud-ass people are going to fucking, hey,
it was
that's
a
not
girl.
the back of the line.
It was a girl. She was like, nah, homie, you can't just cut in front of us. You got to go to the end. I was like, tell them. She had a clip in her hair, and I was like, don't make her fucking take her claw clip out of her hair.
People always act dumb, too, because I was like, what?
Yeah.
This is not the back. They're like, nah, this is not the back of the line.
Yeah. They're like, nah, hasta atrás.
That's when I positioned my body.
Right.
As we're in line, we're talking about the last time. We were like, never again. This ain't going to happen this time.
Yeah.
The line starts moving. But it's moving so fucking slow. Because the doors were supposed to be open 9:15.
Yeah.
Show was 9:45.
Oh, no, homie. We started over an hour late. Over an hour late.
My anxiety, 10.
No, I was just annoyed. I was like, "Que hueva!" But we did have a conversation. I told Pierre, "All right, you got VIP tickets, but should I do the bribe?" And what does Pierre say?
Yes, absolutely. You got money. It's your money, right?
Yeah.
I was like, 'cause I don't got no fucking cash.
And I was like, "All right, homie." So, and then we get to the host stand, and I'm like, "That's not my homeboy. It's another black guy, younger cat." And I'm like, "Nah, that's not my fucking guy. He don't know the move. He don't know to pick up the phone, let the 20 drop in his hands, and give me back the phone, slip the 20 in his pocket. He don't know the fucking moves. How am I supposed to teach this new dog new tricks, homie?"
Go back a little bit.
What?
You left me in line.
Oh, I did.
Because we were close enough to the bathroom. You're like, all right, save my spot. And it was that feeling like when your mom leaves you in the grocery store.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it.
How many feet did you move while I peed?
Maybe a foot.
Yeah, exactly.
But my fear was that somebody was going to push their way through me.
Ah, nah.
Just like some short, big in the shoulders girl
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you. Like, oh, I'll scoot
Another
in.
Jules. Yeah.
I was counting down the fucking time till you got back. Luckily, you came back. No problem.
Yeah.
While we were in line, I had to school Jules
What?
on how to give that 20.
Ah, no, but I know how to give a 20. You think I'm not slick?
Yeah.
Get the fuck. I've been handing 20s for a longer than you've been alive.
I told Jules, put that fucking 20 on top of the phone and say, get us the best seats.
Yeah.
Don't bring up my size.
Yeah.
Don't bring it up.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, we want the best seats.
Yeah. And so I have to because he doesn't know the moves. He don't know what to expect. So I put the 20 with the 20 facing so he could see it. It's still behind the phone, but he's like, "Oh, how many?" I'm like, 2. And I let the 20 drop on top of the host stand. And
Oh, how'd that get there?
yeah, and the guy goes, "All right." And his buddy that was seating the people goes, "That's how you do it. That's how you do it." I was like, "Damn, hyping me up." And he was like, "Yeah, where we sitting up?" He was like, "Yeah, they sitting up front. Here you go."
And I'm
Table 101.
thinking, and we felt good. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, we're going to sit close.
Yeah.
Where do they fucking sit us?
The same place that they sat us last time.
Every time we go,
Yeah.
we sit at the same fucking table.
It's the stage, the tables next to the stage, and then us. Row 2. Why we always get second row? What about me says second row?
A lot about you.
Get the
A
fuck
lot.
out of
They're
here.
like,
I
yo,
gave
that-
you a 20.
They're like, yo, that bitch is loud.
No, get the fuck out of here. I gave you a 20, homie.
But they always sit us in the same fucking table. Same
Yeah.
table.
Then we're trying to decide. I'm like, I'm going to get a bucket, Pierre. I'm going to get a bucket of high noons. And what the fuck do you say?
That's aggressive. I was like, high noons, 5?
Yeah.
I was like, we're chilling tonight. Let's get some cheap ass beers.
No,
Let's get some
PBR?
domestic.
No,
So
What do you get?
we finally came to the conclusion. I was like, you get your 5 beers,
Yeah.
I'll get my bucket.
Yeah.
We didn't feel weird at all. I was like,
No.
yeah, we're gonna drink 5 beers.
Yeah. I was like, I do that shit on a Wednesday. Anyway.
It didn't feel wrong.
No, the guy.
You got a bucket, I got a bucket.
Yeah, the guy comes up, and I was like, fuck, I thought it was going to be the blonde girl. Like,
Yeah.
she's the blonde girl with the hoop earrings. I don't know her name, but I know she's blonde with hoop earrings all the time. And I know her, she knows me. We don't know each other's names, but we know we good. And I was like, high noons. I was like, can I get a bucket of high noons? And he's like, yeah, we got watermelon. And I'm like, nah. And he's like, we got peach, go for it, homie. I'll do peach. And he's like, all right. And then Pierre, what do you order?
I just wanted some domestic beer with a little clamato.
No, but what did you tell him at first?
Oh fuck, I don't remember. What'd I say?
You just said like Budweiser or whatever, and then you asked for it.
Oh yeah.
You were like, "Can I get a?"
That was
bucket?"
like the cheapest fucking beer.
Yeah,
So I think it was Budweiser.
yeah, Budweiser. That's
King
what it was.
beers.
Yeah,
And being at a bar, I feel like that's a pretty simple request. I was like,
Yeah.
hey man, do you got any like clamato, anything like that? And he looks at me, he was like, no.
yeah,
Like it was the strangest thing he's ever heard. I was like, you don't have clamato?
absolutely not.
You don't do Bloody Marys, nothing?
Yeah. And he was like, no, like attitude, like why the fuck are you? Didn't you hear my first answer of no, homie? I was like, immediately turned off. Bad service. And then he takes out his little notepad. He was like, you wanted a bucket of watermelon? I said, nah, homie, come on. He's like, okay.
Joe's like, aren't you listening?
No, I was joking with him. I was like, come on, man. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. What? Oh, you said peach. Okay. Like attitude. And I was like, immediately, 1 star, homie. Immediately.
was like, I wasn't planning on tipping, but I'm definitely not going to tip now.
Yeah. Like, I wish I could take money away. And I was glad that we ordered the bucket so I didn't have to continue to interact with fucking Chad.
I get it. Dealing with gente is a little rough, but you gotta, bro, we're good.
Yeah.
We're super chill. We're not crazy customers.
Yeah. I'm not like, can I get a number 3, but can you substitute the burrito for 2 tacos? Like, that's not me, homie.
No, we immediately looked at each other and we were like, strike one.
Yeah.
Strike 1 and 2.
Yeah. Fuck you, homie. You don't got clamato and you got a fucking attitude because I didn't like watermelon? The fuck out of here. And the people next to us were laughing. They were like, oh, shit. All right, we in for one here today. And so he fucking leaves, and it took him a minute, right, to come back with everything. And I was like, homie, just bring my fucking beers. I don't need to talk to you no more. Like, 5 beers is enough for me. We're done. Ya estuvo. I know what the bill's going to be. Then the show finally starts. We had a bet going. I was like, no, they going to start on time, like at 10:35. And Pierre's like, nah, homie. And he won the bet.
They were running late as fuck.
Late. And I was like, y'all not gonna play music or nothing? Like, I gotta talk to fucking strangers? Whatever. So then comes on
The opener.
The host.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
the host. Is this the one that was pandering? Is this where she comes in?
Say her name.
Emily Kingsley. Future Pierre. Insert how that bitch introduced herself, that dumb bitch.
You have already seen way too many white ladies dance to Bad Bunny this week. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. Hi, everybody. I'm Emily Kingsley. How are you? Are you good? Yeah, give it up for yourselves.
And she comes on to what? What's her intro song?
As a white woman.
Yeah.
Which I was very surprised that they had a white come out.
Yeah, with Leo.
She comes out to Bad Bunny. You know, the white people, they love Bad Bunny right now.
Yeah.
They fucking love him.
Yeah.
She comes out and then she starts twerking. And I'm like, maybe.
Bad twerking.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe she's gente. Because, there's light-skinned Mexicans out there. Spaniards, maybe.
No.
Maybe she's mixed.
Nah. She looked like, was Tina from Bob's Burgers? That was her.
That was the vibe.
Yeah. I was like, the fuck?
I was a little offended. I was offended as a person of color.
Oh, Lord. Here
Second,
we go.
I'm Hispanic.
Yeah.
Third, I'm a Coloradan.
Yeah.
Right? She came out twerking, and then she was like, started talking about it right away. And I was just like, fuck. I already don't like the energy.
Yeah.
Because, people, she was pandering to us.
Yeah.
It was a crowd full of gente. Maybe there was like 1 or 2 white people, but it was all gente.
Yeah. The white people were right behind us, as it happened to be. She starts in and she's like, I'm a millennial mom. I'm on drugs. I do weed. And I'm like, the fuck? You and your blazer? Your stupid ass blazer? With your stupid jeans? Get the fuck off the stage. Immediately. 3 minutes in, fuck you, bitch.
I
can't support.
I held out. I was like, maybe she's going to turn around. Jules, but for real, it was like 3 minutes. Jules leans into me. She was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I was like, give her a chance. Give her a chance.
The fucking train wreck happened. Like, I knew a train wreck when I'm a train wreck. It takes one to know one, bitch. No. It was the worst. Then she starts talking about, you know what gets me off? I really like reading smut. I'm like, you think fucking gente has time to read?
I was like, look around, bitch. Nobody here's reading.
Yeah.
It was all gente.
And then she's like, and another thing, it's just kind of weird, but Obama speeches. I was listening to him on a podcast, and I was like, oh, what a great dad. I had to pull over. What the fuck are you talking about? What is happening?
That's when I started losing faith.
Yeah.
When she started going down that route, I was like, you're not going to talk about trauma? You're not going to be talking about DUIs or getting drunk?
Nah.
You're talking about smut?
Yeah.
And Obama.
Really, bitch? Really? It was not her people. You can hear people having full-on conversations. Future Pierre, put in some shit here for the fucking listeners. And I don't apologize, motherfuckers, because I had to deal with it, so now you must deal with it.
It was pretty bad.
In between each joke, you hear me talking shit.
All right, we'll go back to the chemicals and everything, I guess. I travel with flour wax, and the butter it tastes so much better. It is so.
Dear God, yes. Get the fuck off the stage.
Fuck that bitch.
I can't come to your defense. I can't come to this bitch. Emily, I wish I can come to your defense because you're a white woman and I want to stand up for white women. But this was not your crowd.
No, she talked about people stealing thongs and her working at Victoria's Secret and like people like groping the mannequins. What?
Nobody was laughing.
No, like you lost the fucking plot, bitch. You never had the plot. I don't know.
And we
who
like to
told you.
steal. Gente likes to steal.
Yeah, it was not funny. It
No.
was not funny. And then, oh dear Lord, who comes on next?
Another white. At this point, this is where I started. I didn't even want to give him a chance. He comes out, white man, with the mullet.
Yeah,
Like a curly mullet? I don't know how to explain it.
it was a white man mullet. He was a young guy. He was
Young
like
man.
25.
Kellen
Yep,
Murphy? No, Duffy.
Duffy.
And he was kind of athletic. And you know, sometimes white people are funny because we've been to comedy shows where
It's surprising. I
very
agree.
surprising.
Yeah.
This was not one of them.
No, he starts off with like he does a terrible Mexican accent, and then he goes into an Irish accent, even worse. Homie,
Nobody's laughing.
no, crickets.
Jules is already like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah,
I'm like, bitch, you gotta whisper.
No.
You're supposed to lean into my ear
No.
and whisper.
everybody heard me.
His Irish accent was pretty bad.
Trash.
At this point, that's when I went to the bathroom,
Yeah,
right? And I was like, all right, let me go, because I had a fucking flash with me.
yeah.
So I go, I do a shot, I come back, and I'm thinking it's going to be better, because I'm in better spirits now.
No,
No, it's not better at all.
I couldn't drink my beers. I've never had leftover beers going to a comedy show. Jamás has it happened. I had 2 beers left over. I could not bring myself. I was just so upset. Like I couldn't. I don't know what was happening. Typically I'm like, oh, just have another beer. It gets funnier. No, homie, I couldn't. Trash.
At this point, that's when I realized, because Jules starts getting a little racist. She was like, who the fuck is this white boy at this
Yeah.
show? And I gave you the look, bitch.
Yeah. I don't care.
You didn't realize that the people sitting directly behind us was an old white couple, which I don't know what they were doing there.
Yeah.
But I
They're
was
probably his fucking family. They were there to support him.
It's because the people that were sitting next to us, they were egging you on. They were laughing. Every time
They
you
were.
said some shit,
Yeah.
they started laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, don't encourage your motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I remember when he started doing his fucking bits, he started like screaming.
Yes.
And
It was, do you remember why he was screaming?
no.
Because he said it was he pretended to be 3 people. His act was 3 people. It was him getting tortured, the guy that was torturing him, and the kid that was getting his nails peeled off by the bad guy. Okay? And him getting tortured, they were clamping his nipples with battery cables. So he's like, ah! Like
Screaming.
painful. You remember what it was about though?
No.
They were trying to get him to confess what
Oh, the
flavor
root
of root
beer.
beer. It was the most ridiculous fucking joke ever. It wasn't a joke.
It was a miss. It was definitely a miss because I was like, gente, we don't drink fucking root beer.
No. He's like, what is it? Mug, Barks. Like, I don't fucking know. A&M or ANC or what is it? I don't fucking
I
know.
don't know. I remember looking around. Nobody was laughing.
No.
And I was like, at this point, I respect comedians.
Yeah,
You know, because they do a lot of shit. They go up on stage. It takes a lot to go up there.
I agree.
I've never wanted to boo somebody before.
You bet your ass Jules was like, boo!
I wanted to fucking boo him
Get
so
him off the
fucking bad.
stage.
I was like, where's the light? Where's Marty at with the fucking flashlight?
Yeah.
Fucking get off stage.
It was
He
terrible.
was so bad.
Yeah.
I wasn't laughing at all.
He did a joke at the end. Do you remember what the joke was?
He said that he does a really good impression of somebody. He was like, somebody in the crowd, name somebody.
Yeah, he said, I do good impressions of anybody. Name somebody. And then a guy in the crowd goes, Michael Jordan. What did he do?
Michael Jordan.
That
And
was the best joke he had.
It was stupid, but I did laugh at that.
Whatever. Ugh. Anyway, you know what? I'm getting a little worked up. I need to chill the fuck out. Maybe it's the fucking beer you gave me, homie. It is a surge.
It's let's take some accountability. It's probably you.
It's probably you, homie. Anyway, you taking me back. But then comes Leo, right? And we got to talk about him because we got some fucking opinions.
Yeah.
And you know I'm not going to sugarcoat it, homie. We going to say what it was. But before we do, we got to take a commercial break. So we'll be right back, guys.
Hey.
What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? This could not be her fucking life. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Mom and Dad split up. Oh, hold in there, Junior. Oh, okay, all right. All right, it's Mug. Oh, damn it. Oh, pledge fealty to the Pepsi Corporation. Just please don't hurt my boy.
This is fucking whack.
Go with Mug.
Not a good one.
That was terrible. Fucking trash.
He's just white.
Fucking trash, both of them.
We're just white. That's white people shit.
I'm like, nobody's laughing. You see his brow, homie.
He's better as an actor.
Yeah. His nipples on fucking, what did he say? Electrocuted? I mean, there's not enough beer for that. Don't defend him. Shut the fuck up. Don't defend him. Wild.
Blessings.
He means
Oh,
yellow.
no.
Oh, no.
It's going to save itself.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Bam.
You're good. Damn. If that was me, it would have exploded.
Shit. Hold on.
Okay, we'll be right back. Or, well, fuck it. I'm not, whatever. We'll just. Why do you slurp it?
There's nothing worse than spilling a beer.
It was only $3.
You paid for it. You would know.
I would know, homie. That fucking beer is cold, man. My little fingers are cold. Anyway. I can't fucking finish this tall boy. Anyway. All right, let's get back into it. So, we left off with Leo coming on stage, right? Fucking the Irish man finally gets off stage. They announce Leo. And I take note of something. I'm like, why the fuck are there 7 stools and 2 chairs on the stage? Did you notice that?
No.
It was weird. The whole stage was full of chairs and stools. And I'm like, and then somebody moves one of them from the left side to the right side. I'm like, why don't you take it off the stage? What are all of I didn't get it. I was like, maybe it's going to be part of the act. No, I'm going to tell you right now, all the chairs and stools, they're not part of the act. They just sit
They
up
just
there.
stayed up there.
Yeah. It was weird. Collecting dust. It was weird. Anyway, so I don't remember what he came up to. Do you remember what his intro song was?
No.
I don't either. Fuck. The memory.
Because we were kind of in a bad mood.
Yeah. My thing was, yo, demand your openers or make somebody travel with you and be like, these are my openers. This is my gente. This is my, you know what I mean? Like,
Shout out Jerry. Jerry Garcia
Yeah.
always has great openers.
Yeah, he's like, this is who's coming with me. Like, they're the vibe. They set me up. They set the mood because the crowd was gone.
No.
They were like, and so they announce him. Everybody's hype, right? Blah, blah, blah. He comes up on the stage and his energy,
Aura.
the projection of his voice, low. Like, I could talk louder than him with no mic.
We know this.
No, I'm just saying.
This is common knowledge.
I'm just saying, like, homie, he comes out like chill. Like, he just got high. No?
I think you were just in a bad mood.
I guess.
So he comes out for me, and I'm hype,
Okay.
right? I'm like, fuck yeah, this is what we came to see.
Yeah.
Gente, I want to fucking support.
Yeah.
Bet. Let's,
VIP for Leo.
yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, as soon as he came out, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, he has diabetes.
Yeah.
He had the dark spots around his eyes. But I was excited. I was like, he's going to turn this whole thing around.
I didn't know what to expect because I only knew him for his skits.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not really gonna flow on a fucking comedy stage. I was like, does he have a set that he's working on? I didn't know what to expect. I didn't. I was like, maybe he's gonna be like, what's his name, and play the piano the whole time.
Well, that's how it was with Concrete. The first time we saw Concrete, we knew him from his skits. I was like, and he blew us away.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I did have high hopes. I just didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And it was fucking weird. The vibes were off. I'm gonna fucking call it like it is. Leo, you're cool, you're funny, like we support you, gente, whatever, but you're fucking, like, you gotta work on it, homie. You have to. It wasn't, you weren't hitting. He was talking to the crowd, and he did make some funny things, like, wow, imagine going to a show and thinking it's about you. Like, he did have some funny lines. I'm not gonna lie. But there was no, like,
commanding presence.
Yeah.
Because he would talk to people in the crowd.
A lot.
And then it turned into a whole conversation.
It was a podcast. He, like, these fucking, the audience members thought that they were on a podcast with Leo.
We didn't pay VIP money to hear you talk, motherfucker.
Yeah. He was asking people, like, where they were from. And then here's the worst part. I go to a comedy show to get away from life, to laugh, to fucking, like, not think, right?
Yeah.
To laugh at trauma. Like, I just want to get away from life. You know, this motherfucker brings up his dead homie.
You started laughing.
I didn't laugh. I said, nombre. That's what I said.
I laughed because I was like, he's going to bring it around. People die and you can make funny shit. You can make funny shit out of
The
it.
only funny thing that he said was, you shouldn't be allowed to kill somebody if they have an Obama phone. Like, you can't be murdered and have an Obama phone. That was the funniest thing he said about the death of his friend. And then what did his friend do? The guitar guy.
He brings out a friend, and immediately they start talking about pastor.
Yeah.
Like pastor music, youth pastor, because it's an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And, Pierre, I used to be that. I thought that shit was hilarious as fuck. And the dude, he did look like a youth pastor.
He did. But it was like they were preaching weird shit. I didn't get it.
So at this point, I was like, I got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right? And Jules usually buys the comic shots. And I was like, I want to fucking buy a shot.
Yeah. I learned from Jules. Yeah.
So our server, he fucking walks right past me.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to go chase him down.
Yeah.
So I stand up and I walk out, and he's talking to a table at the very far end of the show.
Yeah.
It's like by the exit. And I'm trying to get his attention, so I tap him on his back, and he turns around and looks at me, and he keeps talking to the dude.
Oof.
The dude's credit card declined. And he's like, I'm going to need another form of payment. And I was
I
like,
don't want to be part of this conversation.
I was like, this is the
Awkward.
worst time.
Yeah.
Awkward. And at this point, I look over and I see people pointing at me because I'm wearing my Dead Dad Club shirt.
Yeah.
There's at least, I see 3 different people point at me.
Yeah.
They're like, look at his shirt. And they start laughing. And I was like, oh, fuck. People are starting to notice me.
No, but the attention is not on the comedian where it should be. Like,
Yeah.
if your shirt is pulling more attention than the comedian on stage, it's a problem.
So I'm standing there for like a solid 3 minutes.
Oh, Lord.
Waiting for him to like finish talking to this dude because his card declined.
That's embarrassing.
He turns around. He was like, what can I do? I was like, hey, man, do you know if he's drinking tonight? I want to buy him a shot.
The comedian,
And he
Leo.
was like, I don't know what he's drinking. I was like, well, can you find out and then just charge my table? And he was like, nah, man, I don't think I can do that. And I was just like,
You with the request for the clamato, I'm not going to go out of my way to ask his management if we could send him a shot. Get the fuck
I was
out of
upset.
here. Yeah.
so
Little bitch.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be all right. So as I go to the bathroom, I'm a little shy. I don't like using urinals. So I go to a stall.
Yeah.
While I'm in there, I can hear 2 guys come into the bathroom behind me.
Okay.
And they go inside the big stall, the handicap stall.
Yeah.
There's only 2 reasons to go into that stall.
What are the 2 reasons?
Either they're gay or they're doing drugs.
What if they got to take a shit?
No, nobody's doing that. They're not
They
females.
good. They good. They might have had the wings rumble in their tummy.
No,
I'm just
absolutely
saying.
not. So as I'm using the bathroom, I start to eavesdrop.
Yeah.
Because I can hear them. They start opening a bag and they start talking. And I can hear them sniffing.
Oh,
Obviously, they're doing some shit.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, he was like, "Oh man, so how's the kids?" And they start talking about like their kids and like what they're doing, and they're just bumping it up in the fucking bathroom. I want to stay there to hear the more of the conversation, to hear more of it. But I was like, I stopped peeing.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking go now. So I go to the fucking sink and I'm washing my hands. Another guy comes in, knocks on their stall door, and they're like, "Hey, what's up, man? We were worried about you." Now there's 3 dudes in that fucking stall.
You a gaggle of geeses in the goddamn the men's restroom.
But they were
stall.
having such a wholesome conversation. They're talking about their kids, what they're gonna do with time coming up. I was like, "This is life.
That timeshare.
This is fucking life."
Vacation. Oh, spring break is coming up. Yeah, the kids. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Get the fuck out of here.
And I had a flask on me.
Yeah.
I did not drink the flask on me in the bathroom. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the table." So
This motherfucker. Can I talk about the flash real quick?
yeah.
Another frustration that I had. So I'm sitting there watching Leo have his fucking podcast, and all of a sudden I just see like this shimmying, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Pierre looks like he's having a goddamn seizure. The table is moving, his chair is moving, he's shimmying, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I hit him, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" "I'm trying to get the flask." Bitch, you can't have like a fluid, slick movement. You're what? Go
I
ahead.
had skinny jeans on, bitch. I was in my mind. I wasn't making any motion. I didn't rock the table, nothing.
You look like
In my
you had a
mind, it
seizure.
was one fluid motion where I was just trying to like get the flask out of my pocket.
No.
And apparently, it was like 2 minutes of me trying to get it out of my pocket.
Yes. Struggling. It was terrible. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "You got seizures or what, homie? Chill out." And he's like, "I can't get the blood."
I was like, "I'm being slick,
No, you
so
not.
nobody notices."
No, you not, homie. No, you fucking not. And I do you remember what I told the people across from us?
Mm-mm.
I warned those motherfuckers because the service was shitty. Chad was a trash ass server. So I'm like, "Hey, come over here real quick. Listen to me. They're going to charge you automatically 18%. Don't do no more. It's automatically going to be on there. It makes it look like it's not, and it asks you for a tip. The first question is what tip you want to put. Don't do nothing. That motherfucker, worst server ever.
You did it out of the kindness of your heart.
I was trying
Because
to
when
save
he
him money.
came up and he like got the fucking tab, I pulled out my card. Immediately, I was like, "No fucking tip. Absolutely fucking not."
Yeah. You were a trash server. You can't go and fucking get me some clamato. You want to be a bitch about the shot. You can't fucking remember that I said no to watermelon. The fuck out of my face, homie. You get your automatic y ya estuvo.
But the people next to us, they were grateful. They were like, "What?" We were like, "Yeah, look at the menu."
Automatic routine. Regardless, it's a 2-drink minimum plus automatic 18%, homie. Fuck you. If
They were
the-
happy. You.
I saved them. There was a
Yeah.
come up for them. Yeah. Fuck that shit. And then what happens? The show ends, right?
Yeah.
The fucking host, the host tries to come back and get, and I was like, "Pierre, let's fucking go. Wrap this shit up. Let's go." I take one of my beers that I had left over. I'm like, "Let's go wait in line. I'll drink this beer while we're in line." I
And
thought
that's
that
never happened before.
No, never. I've only had ice left in my bucket.
I looked around. I was like, "Is there a person I can give a beer to?" And I was
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't take a beer from someone
I
who looked
wouldn't
like me.
either. Not at that kind of show. No.
No.
I was like, whatever. I'll just take one. I thought they were gonna stop me going to the line. They didn't fucking stop me. They're like, "Girl, we feel you." We get into the line, and what happens?
Well, immediately we both go to the bathroom,
Okay.
and the bathroom was pretty clean. I'll
It
give you
was.
that.
They
And
took down
then-
our stickers. They did. Oh, don't worry. I put more up. Don't worry.
Good. The bathrooms were pretty clean.
Yeah.
So I jump in line and I'm waiting for Jules. Anxiety as fuck because people started getting behind me and I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah, I thought you were further up. I get out the bathroom and I'm going to the front of the line, fucking like power walking. I'm like, "Where is this tall motherfucker?"
I see you walk by. I was like, Jules.
I didn't hear you. Not a beep. And I get to the front and I'm like, "Did this motherfucker leave me? I got the keys." And then I'm like, let me walk back. He's at the end of the line.
Jules can't be quiet. She can't just slip under the fucking rope, under the stanchions.
Yeah.
You fucking throw the stanchion
And
up. It
what?
fucking makes a whole bunch of noise. You put it back. You jump in line with me, and I was like, oh my.
I was like, what are you doing at the end of the line, homie? You tall as fuck. Shoulder your way through these people. And there was 2 short kings in front of us.
I know to be quiet. I was
Yeah.
like, don't say nothing because you're just gonna egg Jules on.
Yeah,
Just be
yeah.
real fucking quiet.
Yeah,
And we started venting about the fucking show.
yeah.
And people started like, yeah, it was kind of bullshit.
The guys in front of us were like, yo, we thought we were the only ones. That was weird. I've never had this experience. I'm like, right? What was it with those white people? And the guy with the nipple clamps? What?
We felt validated because
Yeah.
it wasn't just us.
Yeah.
So the line slowly starts moving
Yeah.
for the meet and greet. And at this point, Jules looks at a bartender. She was like, hold on real quick.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Clock it. It was still in the back of my head.
we were having a full conversation. You saw the bartender. You were like, hold on real quick.
Yeah.
Move chairs away from the bar. You're like, hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you guys have Clamato? And he was like, well, we do Bloody Marys.
Yeah. We got this red shit right here.
And he pulled it out and he showed us.
Yeah. I said, oh, so like for micheladas or like Bloody Marys? He said, yeah, this is what we use. I said, I fucking knew it. Loud as shit.
I would have been okay living in ignorance.
Not me.
I didn't have to fucking know. You had to fucking
I
find
knew
out.
I was right.
And
I
you were
s-
like, see, that motherfucker lied to you.
yeah. And what did the guy say? I'm sorry, we got a bunch of new people. I said, I could tell. I could tell.
So I'm already down at this point.
Yeah.
We're about halfway up to the fucking line for the meet and greet.
Right.
I showed Jules a picture that I generated via AI of me and Leo together.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, look at this picture. I was like, you think he'll like it? It was just between us. It wasn't meant for anybody else.
Yeah.
Jules immediately is like, you need to show him that picture.
To the
Hey,
people, to the
matter of
the-
fact,
the short
turn
kings,
around.
The short kings in front of us.
She was like, show him the picture. And I was like, fuck, I don't want to. She was like, no, fuck, you spent a long time on that fucking picture. Show him the fucking picture.
Yeah.
You immediately start, it was anxiety to a 10.
Yeah.
My anxiety
Ah,
was pretty
It was a
bad.
good picture. It was a shitty picture, is what it was.
I ended
You
up
were
showing
in front-
him.
You were in front of an ocean, homie. How can you do? We're landlocked.
And then immediately she was like, you better show him that picture. I was like, I don't want him to show him that picture. She was like, you need to fucking show that goddamn picture. And you started showing other people in line. It wasn't just people in front of us.
I was
It's
like,
the people behind
look at
us.
this stupid ass picture he generated with fucking yeah, whatever.
Thank God your attention was guided towards somebody else once
Yeah,
we got closer.
yeah. We get to the front of the line, right? And it's 2 guys trying to take a picture with Leo, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Like, are they brothers? Are they lovers? I can't tell. And so I take it upon myself to go up to the camera guy, which was the guy playing the guitar, Leo's friend,
The acoustic guitar.
the acoustic guitar, whatever. And I'm like, I go right behind him, like, yo, homie, you take terrible pictures. This shit ain't even in frame. They're not centered. Look at you. They're not in focus. 0.5. What are you doing? He is frazzled. He don't know what to do. He's like, nah, I got it. And I'm
He's
like, I'm just,
flustered. His whole face goes red.
yeah.
I don't think he's ever experienced that before.
I don't give a fuck. What you gonna do, homie?
It's fun when you see it happen to somebody else.
Yeah.
It's fun when somebody else is getting it. Not so much when I get it, but you got to
He
him.
didn't know what to do. He was like, no, I promise, I got it. And I was like, nah, homie, he's fucking up your picture. You want me to take it? Why you just take 1? You gotta take at least 4. I was talking mad shit. And then it's our turn.
What happened on your side?
All I did was tell Leo, yo, all the people ain't like that now, bitch. I'm sorry. We're not all like that. Because there was one chick that just wouldn't stop talking. She was like, I want to be the host of your podcast. Can I be the co-host of your podcast? And he let her. Whatever. And then he was short, like way shorter than,
No, I think he was like 6 foot.
definitely not 6 foot. Definitely. That comes from, you know who says they're 6 foot? 5'9" motherfuckers. 5'9" motherfuckers claim to be 6 feet.
So
Which-
that was your experience.
Yeah. What was yours?
When I walked up to him, I said, please forgive me for what's about to happen. Because I talked to him first.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, man, I just really want to thank you for coming out and representing Raza. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I extend my hand to shake it.
Yeah.
The softest fucking hand I've ever felt in my life.
Me too. Never have I felt so. I have my own hands. My own hands should be soft, bitch. I don't fucking do manual labor. I'm a clickety clack bitch.
It wasn't like a limp handshake because
No.
it was a firm handshake,
Yeah.
but his hands were so fucking soft.
Yeah, pillowy soft. I was like, what kind of fucking moisturizer do you use? I couldn't believe it.
I felt some kind of way about it, but then we get together for the picture.
Yeah.
Jules immediately, she was like, take the fucking picture right, motherfucker.
Yeah, I was like, and don't fucking try to crop me out, homie.
And so it's always weird when you take pictures of people because I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
So he seemed super genuine, so I put my arm around him.
Yeah.
And one of my fingers hit his crease because he had back creases, fat folds.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, that's his fucking crease right there. And then I did it like twice, and immediately I was like, don't do that, Pierre. Don't fucking do that.
Oh my God, you're so weird.
It happens. It happens. But we took really good pictures. He was super nice.
He was just like too nice. Like, if I come up to you aggressive, be like, yo, fucking get her out of here. Why she crazy? Who let her drink this much, homie? Why she still got a beer? Like, back and forth.
He was very nice.
Yeah, he was too nice. Too fucking nice, homie. Your hands are too soft and you're too fucking nice. I don't know what to do with that. What do I do with that? I don't know. And then we get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, we did.
That's normal, homie. I'm not dealing with that shit no more.
The whole ride home, we were just complaining the whole time. I was like, I've never experienced that. We've been to a lot of shows. I've never been to a comedy show that I did not enjoy.
Yeah.
There's always like a few things that I was like, you know what, that was fun. That person was funny.
Yeah.
Those openers were fucking horrible.
You find the silver lining. There was nothing.
None.
Nothing. It was trash. I would not recommend it. I just think, like, if I have to give constructive criticism, white people, jump off the bridge. Yastubo, you got no fucking hope. Leo, work on your shit. You're funny, homie. You just gotta fucking, like, command the stage. Don't let these bitches think that they're on the podcast with you. You fucking tell them to shut up. Stop letting people fucking, like, dictate your shit. You're the fucking man here. Put the fucking pants on.
I was very thankful that you didn't tell Leo about the picture.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I was sweating. I was like, fuck, don't bring up the picture. Don't make me show the fucking picture.
Completely forgot about it.
Yeah, then we dipped out and we went home.
Yeah. Any constructive criticism you want to give to the three people that we saw?
Leo, please put more thought into who opens for you because I feel like it was last minute.
It makes you look bad.
Yeah, it totally fucked up the whole vibe.
Yeah.
And don't let fucking people talk so much. Cut people off real quick.
Yeah.
But this is the first time he's been to Denver.
Yeah.
He's probably done it a few times in California, but you got to cut motherfuckers off.
Yeah. I feel like he should have learned from California. Like, they're fucking crazy there. Denver people, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. All right. I think we've gone on long enough. We have a couple of other things. Oh, my God. I don't want to talk about it again.
Accountability.
Anyway, y'all are going to enjoy the next segment. But before we do, I got to go empty my bladder. And we have a commercial break. So we'll be right back, guys.
Hey.
You know, one thing that like annoys me about when they killed my friend. Hold on, just is because I was like, I was so annoyed because I was like, you robbed and killed someone with like he had an Obama phone. You know what I mean? Like, he already went through enough. You know what I mean? Like it was an Android. You know what I mean? It was embarrassing enough.
Yeah.
Diablo. Was that just as good? It was better.
When a man does it, it means something.
Shut the hell up. Women make the world go round.
Do they?
Yes.
I'm not gonna get in trouble. You're trying to fucking set me up, bitch. I know a setup when I see one.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out.
Trying to get me fired. Trying to get me to lose my job, huh?
Whatever. All right, homie. Anyway. All right, guys. So, let me put this down. I feel like I'm going to spill it if because I talk with my hands. I got knife hands.
Got a lot of shit you got to get off your chest.
I don't have a lot of shit I got to get off my chest. I just wanted to
Clarify.
Yeah, I wanted to address the last episode because I feel that I came across as an angry black woman. I am neither angry nor am I black. I am a woman. Woman is STEM. I feel that I came across as just like I was just yelling,
Emotions were high.
right? And it didn't need to be that way. You know? I
Let the listeners know, in case they don't know. What are you talking about? Reference.
So I'm talking about our last episode. We talked about accountability, right? And so we talked about a time where Jess's dude felt disrespected.
Where you were the problem.
I was the problem. I was. And there's a little asterisk. I wasn't the only problem.
True.
And I think that, like, no matter what valid points I made, the yelling didn't help the situation. So I just want to say to the listeners, I'm sorry for coming across that way and being too aggressive. I didn't mean to come across that way. The only thing that I will say is this. All of the responses to the polls came back that I was accountable. That's all I'm going to say. It was yes or no. There was no maybes. Every single response said Jules was accountable on the episode. Okay? Second thing.
How many people voted?
Don't worry about it, homie.
How many times did you vote?
You fucking put a census up.
How many profiles did you make? And did you vote?
I should. Okay. Now that you gave me the idea, now I'm gonna go.
Okay.
So you do your little census, whatever you gonna do. But the second thing that I will say is I understand that Jess believes that I owe old boy an apology. What I will say is I owe him a conversation. And that is as far as you gonna get. The apology that was owed was given to the person that I owed it to. That was Jess.
Okay, fair. That was very fair, respectful, not over the top. Okay, I'll give you props.
Okay, there we go. Growth, right?
Growth.
Don't fuck with me. No, I'm kidding. I'm just saying.
I mean, I've never met him.
Yeah. Yeah, why haven't you met him?
I think it's because me and Beautiful Jay, we had a past.
Ooh, that's right.
And men get intimidated when they see me. Because I have a great smile, great personality,
Yeah.
and they're like, they're in a happy relationship. I don't want to, I'm happy, she's happy.
Yeah. The past doesn't matter here.
Yeah.
The promises that were made for future dates and plans of a happy life don't matter no more.
True.
All right, that's fine. Anyway, all right, let's move the fuck on. You have some advice that you want to give, or what is it that you want to talk about?
An experience,
Okay.
right? So I've been at this job now for coming up on 5 years.
Okay.
And, you know, you get to know people and people invite you out for shit. And I've been around the block. I've been around many coworkers. I know that coworkers are not your friends.
Yeah. I don't
But-
hang out with coworkers outside of work. Like, I say, yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, send me the invite. You best believe my ass ain't never showing up.
It's because then they'll see the real you.
Yeah, I can't. That they're going to know about the podcast. I got to hide the podcast from my work. If they knew, oh my God. Homie. Anyway, continue.
So I get invited to a birthday party outside of work.
How old is the person turning?
25.
Oh. Immediately no. I'm
'Cause
not
they're
going.
young?
I'm not going to a 25. Exactly. They don't know how to handle their liquor. I'm not fucking doing it. There's going to be some kind of drama.
But it's gente.
That's fine. You gonna feed me? A 25-year-old, that means that they live alone, okay? Their mom isn't gonna be cooking the food.
I
Who's
think they
gonna
live with
feed
their
me?
mom.
Who's gonna feed me? I got these shoulders I gotta fucking maintain. Okay, continue.
So I get invited to this birthday party,
Okay.
right? And I totally forget it was their birthday on the day they went to work,
Nobody wants to work on their birthday.
right? And so he fucked up at work. So I had to fucking tell him. I was like, yo, bro, I was like, going forward, do this, not that.
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to fucking yell at you, but like, you've been here long enough. You know what to do.
Yeah. Badge in. Don't forget to badge in. Don't be fucking using your keys or whatever it was. Yeah, yeah.
And then I went to lunch or whatever, and then somebody told me it was his birthday, and I was like, fuck it. All right.
I wrote him up on his birthday.
I feel like shit. So, I tried to talk to him. I was like, hey, I'm really sorry. Happy birthday, man.
Yeah. I see you.
I'm glad you came.
You're seen.
And he knows me. He knows that I like when people talk shit to me. So we're in the office.
Right.
All the coworkers are there. I got another coworker who's on the same level as me.
Okay.
And he does a lot. He's really good at his fucking job. So everybody looks up to him.
Okay.
And the birthday boy, he was like, oh, Pierre, when are you going to get on his level? When are you going to stop talking so much shit and not do nothing? And I felt some kind of way because he was putting me on blast.
Yeah. You ain't my sister, homie. Don't be talking to me like that.
And immediately I was like, how about you shut the fuck up, bud?
Yeah.
And I stand up and like everybody gets real quiet. I was like, all right, too much.
Yeah.
Let me pull it back. And I apologized to him. I was like, you know what? Let me make amends. I'm going to go to the fucking birthday party. And it's...
Before that, did you have plans to go?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
You guilted yourself
Yeah.
into... Okay, go ahead.
So the bar we're going to is on Broadway. And it's not a good bar.
Immediately, fuck no.
I've been to this
Respectfully,
bar.
Disrespectfully, fuck no, homie. You have a birthday at a dive bar?
I've been to this bar before and they ran out of beer.
Yeah, cash only.
The bathroom is horrendous. Hard piss. Like they never fucking clean it.
They don't got those little circle things in the urinals?
No, it's bad.
Ugh.
So, all right, I'm going to go. And I start feeling guilty how I talked to him. So I was like, let me stop at Walgreens because I know Valentine's Day just passed. I'm going to get some shit.
50% off, homie. Let's
Exactly.
go.
Well, he don't know that. He don't need to know that.
Everybody knows that. After Christmas, 50%. Everything's 50% off after the holiday.
So I get him some chocolate roses, some flowers, and a birthday card.
Okay. Was the birthday
Which-
card funny?
Yeah, I had like a little fake mustache that you could put on. And I just wrote, hey, I'm sorry you got to celebrate your birthday with me.
Okay. I
So
would have been wittier, but whatever.
I get to the bar. Only 4 people are there.
Him and 3 people or
Yeah.
4 people and him?
Him and 3 people.
Oh, no. You
And-
make 4. You make 4 guests. There's a total of 5.
And, I got to make it uncomfortable. I was like, yo, put this flower in your ear. I, like, ripped one of the flowers off, and I fucking put it in his ear. And I was like, these chocolate roses, we can eat them whenever.
You're ridiculous.
Thinking we're going to have a good time, right? And we start playing pool. We start shooting the shit. I start drinking. I start doing some shots.
Can't ever liven up the vivations. No.
And this, I'm gonna keep myself accountable.
Okay.
I'm probably like 3 shots deep. I start asking him. I was like, where's your girl at? How come she's not here?
He has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's not a good look, homie. Your girl don't even show up? Eesh. You know what that means, right?
What?
She get dicked down by some dude.
No.
That's what, I don't know. I heard.
They're not official. They like.
She get dicked out by somebody else then. They're not official. Like, she hides him like he's a fucking dirty little secret.
I don't
Haven't
want
you
to
heard
say all
song?
that.
Haven't
On
you
his-
heard the song?
On his fucking birthday, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay. Well, it's not his birthday today, so I'll fucking say it. I'll say it for you, homie.
So I buy him a shot. I get him some fucking pizza.
Yeah.
I'm showing him love. The alcohol starts setting in
For you or for him?
for me,
Oh.
and he starts talking to me about his girl, and immediately I bring up Riley.
Oh, no.
Because he was like, yeah, sometimes it's a little toxic. I was like, you know what's toxic? A fucking bartender from a strip club.
Yeah.
That's what's fucking toxic.
Yeah.
Without him asking, I start telling the story where she showed up to my house and snatched my phone.
Oh, when she threw the pizza down and took your phone?
Yeah.
And you were more upset about the pizza than the phone? Yeah, that's a toxic bitch.
And I was like, yeah, bro. And I went to grab my phone and she started screaming rape.
Yeah.
And I should have known right then and there. Pierre, you're sharing too much.
Yeah?
Stop it. You've been around the block. Don't do this.
Yeah.
That's not what happened. And I was like, yeah, man, I thought she used to just like a little bit of blow, but then she started smoking meth and she died in my apartment. And I brought her back.
Oh my God. Pierre,
That's
this
not where
doesn't happen to normal people.
That's not where it ended.
Oh my God.
And he was like, well, how'd you guys meet? I was like, well, she was actually with somebody else, and I was with somebody, and we cheated on the significant others, and we got together.
Yeah. It
I
was
was
a
like,
true
you know,
love story.
life is shit, man. Don't trust fucking females. That's not where I stopped.
Here's all your trauma coming up.
All my fucking
and your
trauma.
Fucking
I started.
Dad, he ain't shit either. Yeah.
I fucking started trauma dumping.
No, but Pierre.
I thought I was helping him out. Thought I was like, you know what? You're young. You're 25. You don't fucking know. Let me tell you about life. Let me tell you what's happened to me.
Learn from my mistakes. Yeah. No, but well, you know what? I feel like you're oversharing right now, homie. You're doing too much. Let's fucking move to the next story. So we have one last thing. We're gonna go to midget wrestling.
Micro.
No, midget wrestling.
We might go live. Let's go live.
Midget wrestling is coming middle of March, and somebody's fucking stupid ass birthday is middle of March too.
It's at a Mexican restaurant.
Your birthday is not at a Mexican restaurant.
The midget wrestling?
Yeah, midget wrestling is at a
Coco Pirate.
Yeah, no, Coco Pirata, but it's a seafood. It's a seafood restaurant.
It's a Mexican spot.
Whatever. It's not like they do tacos. They do fucking
It's gonna be
seafood.
fucking wild.
Whatever. We gonna see what the fuck happens. I hope Pierre has some motherfucking bail money because we already know I'm sneaking in motherfucking alcohol. I don't give a fuck. They got armed security. We've been there. Oh, I've been there. They got armed security guards there. Full fucking tactical vest, like I can't fucking stab them because of their bulletproof vest. You know,
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good birthday. Cause whose birthday is it? Pierre's. My birthday's coming up. So if you want to send something to help celebrate my birthday, I wear a waist 40, size 3X.
What is it? 40 by 28?
Don't worry about it. I love micheladas. So if you want to show some love, we're gonna be going out there for my birthday.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Anyway, I spent money on your birthday shit.
You have.
No, I already bought it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining the podcast. Go fuck yourselves.
Remember, accountability is more than just a word. Right? Stay blessed.
Stop being a bitch. Goodbye. You know what? What I appreciate is that no matter how wrong my reference is, you know what I'm trying to say. I appreciate that. I will admit that. I wore my holy jeans just for you, bitch.
It's cold as fuck. I know you regret that shit.
I don't. My knees are not as weak as you are.
No, I bought these.
Bitch, how much money did I send you? Shut the fuck up.
$30.
What did I send you?
30.
Okay. Don't fucking play me, homie. I'm fucking cuentas.
I'll throw that beer out. That beer's $3.
Okay. Why did I send you 30 if that fucking beer was 3?
Huh?
Exactly.
Is it recording?
Yes,
You
bitch, it's
you
fucking
would put
recording.
That shit on there, bitch.
I'm gonna make you edit the podcast and then I'm gonna edit it after you to be like,
That's what you do.
your work is not good enough.